Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. You may have heard that the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has received through forfeiture the biggest property from alleged corrupt person in the history of the EFCC. The estates span 150,500 square meters and comprises 753 units of duplexes. The estate is situated in plot 109 cadastre zone C09, Lokogoma District Abuja. Now, this property has been forfeited to the federal government of Nigeria. The EFCC has confirmed it. It means that that property now belongs to the federal government of Nigeria. The EFCC has been praised for doing its job well. Nigeria is having housing deficit of about 18 million. Out of that 18 million housing deficit, those who suffer most about accommodation, especially in the Federal Capital Territory Abuja, are civil servants, including teachers, nurses, and what have you. Now, this estate, which was alleged to belong to a former top brass of the government, and which some people have identified as former central bank governor of Nigeria, should not go the way of other seized public properties, whereby the properties will now be sold in the market by government officials, and Nigerians will be in the dark on the day another set of owners will emerge out of the blues, and will be told that they have acquired it. That property should be a symbol of Nigeria's quest over the years to fight corruption. That building, this sprawling estate that occupy 150,500 square meters should not be handed to any one man, should not be handed to any one corporate body. That estate must be returned to the Nigerian people. It must be declared quarters, living quarters for civil servants, and it should be for those who are on level 01 to 08. If really we are serious about fighting corruption, if really President Bola Ahmed Tinubu cares about the welfare of the Nigerian people, it is not enough for the government to care about building houses for judges in Abuja. It is not enough for the FCT minister to think about building houses for judges in Abuja. The junior civil servants, those whose 70,000 naira minimum wage, their take-home page could not take them home, they should be able to live in Lokogoma. It is not a cause for Nigeria that ordinary Nigerians cannot live close to their place of work. Those in level 01 to 08, many of them are coming from far distances to work, spend a hell lot of money under this system in which the fuel subsidy has been removed and the cost of fuel has hit the roof. These people pay a huge price in terms of to their pocket to be able to report to work on a daily basis. They should be living within the city. Ordinarily, Nigeria does not need to seize property from an alleged corrupt official for people to have a valuable accommodation. So any arrangement, if truly this government cares for the welfare of the people, and if the Nigerian Labour Congress know what they are doing, if they are really serious, this is an opportunity for them to insist that that property at Lokogoma that contain over 753, over 700 units of duplexes cannot be sold to a private individual or to any corporate body, private or whatever. That property belongs to Nigerian people. It has to be a symbol of our fight against corruption, so that when people are driving through there and they will see that a lot of Nigerian people, ordinary voters, civil servants, level 0 to level 8, when all those set of people have been accommodated, all of them, and I think it may not even be enough to accommodate all of them, but let it be allocated to them and their papers given to them, and it will be removed from their salary certain percentage until they pay off that money and it becomes their property. That is the only way we can make sense out of all this noise that this property had been recovered. Because what is the benefit in taking it from one man, and before you know it, EFCC will auction it, or whoever that will auction it will enter the hands of some few politicians and their friends in the private sector. That will be a total defeat. That will be a total defeat of the essence of this great recovery. That's my take. I don't know what you think about this, but if truly we are serious about fighting corruption, if truly we are serious that we want a new Nigeria in which corruption is not allowed to fester, then this property cannot be sold to a private individual or private company or organization. No matter how well of that real estate company is, it cannot be sold. And Nigerian Labour Congress must join voices like deep mine to insist that that property cannot be sold to any individual. It should remain a property of the federal government of Nigeria. And civil servants, especially poorly paid civil servants, level 0, 1 or 0 to level 8, they should be prioritized in the allocation of that accommodation, in the allocation of that accommodation. That is the only way it can make sense. Any other thing will just be like a transfer from one big man to another big man. It doesn't make sense. That was not the essence of fighting corruption. The essence of fighting corruption is to recover the property of Nigerians that are in private hands and return it to the public. Let this be an example of the new way that we are fighting corruption in Nigeria. If not, we will just be beating about the bush. On a serious note, if that property is not handed over to Nigerian people, if it is not handed over to Nigerian Labour Congress, if it is not handed over to ordinary workers, those on level 0 to level 8, it is when these people have been taken care of, those who 70,000 naira minimum wage cannot even take them home. They come all the way from Nyanya, from Suleja, from Mararaba, from Guabalada. All these people whose transportation fare has been a challenge to them. They ought to be living closer to the city. They ought to be living within the city. They ought to be able to to pay less to get to their place of work. And there is no better way to start it by ensuring that they are the ones that will take over those buildings at Lokogoma, owned by top brass, former top brass in Nigerian government. In this channel, we have talked about the houses for judges and all that. And when I talk about the houses for judges, I talk about, if you care about the welfare of judges, why don't you care about the welfare of teachers? Why don't you care about the welfare of nurses? And as I'm talking about this idea of civil servants taking that place, primary school teachers, secondary school teachers should be prioritized in getting accommodation at that Lokogoma estate. If EFCC sell it to a big gun, it will not make any difference. It will just be like a swap of ownership from one big man to another. That is not fighting corruption. That is not fighting corruption. That means that is only cleaning. That will be, only amount to cleaning of dirty money. You know, that's what they do. When a mafia don has reached a stage in his life, they try to clean the money so that it looks clean. So moving from one alleged forfeiture to another person, that would be just somebody using it to clean money. The best thing is to give it to Nigerian people. And the Nigerian people we are talking about are the low income earners. Let it belong to them. That's my take. I don't know what to think about this, my suggestion. Whatever is your position on this, let's hear from you. And if you support this, let this video go viral so that everybody will hear it, so that Nigerian Labour Congress will take advantage of this and begin to push and put eye on that property so that they will not be sleeping and wake up one day and hear that one APC big man or his agent has been sold that property to. That's my take. Whatever is your position, let's hear from you. But make this video go viral so that Nigerian Labour Congress will see it and think in this line. And it will help, you will help to provide accommodation for low-income earners. Most low-income earners, civil servants, they live at the outskirts of Abuja, very far away from where their workplace is. It's not supposed to be so. Without a good transportation system, that Lokogoma building estate should be handed over to the Nigerian workers. That's my take. Whatever is your position, let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video, and if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you, and please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.